In my experience, it's all too easy to get discouraged. But it's a whole different story to find the motivation to overcome that discouragement. Now, I've lived with discouragement for a really long time, and I found that self-pity is a blinding emotion that can take away everything that you love to do in life. My name is Walker Thomas, and welcome to The Good Journey. Now, if you're just here for the money and the giveaway, I'm sorry, you're going to have to stick around till the end of the video for that, but I am giving away $20 this week. It's going to be great. Stick around to the end. I'll see you there. See, for so long, I've questioned the motives that drive the world that we live in. I found that this line of thinking only leads into a destination of discouragement and pessimism. I feel like nowadays this mindset has been unconsciously self-adopted by the younger generation. So often I feel like the toughest thing for myself to do is muster up motivation to accomplish a difficult task when such an ugly and corrupted world is staring me back in the face. So, in this week of The Good Journey, I decided to explore techniques that I find helpful to muster up motivation when I feel like it's impossible. So, one thing that you can do is make a list of everything that you need to accomplish. Now, on this list, make sure to include things that are small, easy to accomplish tasks. This could be anything from get outside and take a 10-minute walk to put the laundry in the washer, or anything that you can come up with to give yourself an easy task to accomplish. Accomplishing small tasks that may not be related to your main goal is a powerful way to strike motivation. The second thing I came up with that is a powerful way to find motivation is to write creatively. Now, the goal in mind with this is to get your thoughts and feelings onto paper. I feel like I'm extremely guilty of allowing my own thoughts to overrun me and overpower my line of thinking. So by putting your thoughts, fears, and goals onto paper, it becomes a lot easier to analyze and figure out how to attack them. It's kind of like doing calculus. You can't do it all in your head unless you're Albert Einstein. But if you write out the problem on paper, you can start to attack it step by step, walk yourself through it, and figure out a plan of attack. It's the same thing with finding motivation and overcoming negativity. If you apply this way of thinking and just allow yourself to write freely on paper, it's an incredibly powerful way to overcome depression, procrastination, and motivate yourself to do the things that you want to do. This is the most powerful technique that I've found for striking motivation. So the third and last thing I came up with to inspire and to motivate is to look at the greats throughout human history. And by this, whatever you love to do, whether it's painting, whether it's writing, whether it's sports, whatever it is you love to do, watch the greats that have come before you. Now the key here is to admire it, but also ask yourself, how could I improve on it? Because that brings yourself into the equation, and now you're asking yourself how you can align yourself with some of the greats of your field. See, for me, movies are a passion. So I look to Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, Kubrick. I look to Quentin Tarantino as sources of inspiration. I've watched their movies over and over and over with a critical eye, but I'm also asking myself, what would I do differently? What would I keep the same? What can I do to adopt their best techniques and develop my own? So these are just a few things I came up with that we can all do to help ignite creativity and motivation. Give yourself layup tasks to accomplish. Then you can start moving back, you can start shooting threes, you can start jacking up half-court shots, and you're going to hit that full-court shot that you're going for. But you got to get your layups in, you got to get the easy tasks under your belt, and it's going to become a whole lot easier. So again, I encourage you to look to the greats of human history. So we all have greatness inside of us, but it takes a conscious effort every single day to choose greatness and creativity over pessimism. Be aware of regression. Attack every single day like it may be your last, like you want to achieve greatness. You may just make the next masterpiece that captivates the entire world. Believe in yourself. Now, I know it's a lengthy and lonely road, but let's walk it together. So really briefly, I asked last week that anybody that would like to, please send me your creative submissions, your artwork, anything that you love to do. I got a couple responses, actually just one from one person, but they sent in a few, so I'm going to put those up on the screen now. Shout out to my friend Landon. I really enjoyed these. I hope everybody else does too. So finally, the moment everybody's been waiting for this week, I decided to give away $20 to the first person who can correctly identify the song title and the artist from the lyric that I'm about to give you. I know there's probably a lot of doubters out there. Is he actually sending people money? Yes, I'm giving away money for this. I will post proof either on Facebook and on YouTube. I'll show a picture of either the Venmo or PayPal that I send you. You PM me on either Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, any of those platforms, and we'll say second place gets $5 too. So I'm giving away $25. The first person that gets the answer right, $20. Second person who PMs me will get $5. So here's the quote. In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. What song is that lyric from, and what band is responsible for the lyric? Best of luck to everybody. So I like to end every video on a positive note. Everybody knows there's too much negativity going on right now, so I'll leave you guys with this. Self-motivation is the best way to achieve your goals. Nobody else is going to do the things you've laid out for yourself for you. You've got to wake up, make the conscious decision to go out and be great. And I know every one of us has that inside us. You just got to make that conscious decision. So I hope you enjoyed this week. Thank you so much for listening. This has been week 3 of The Good Journey with your friend Walker Thomas. I hope to see you again next time.